Okay, hi, and welcome to a short video about GridGEM, our constraints management solution for generation and demand. So at Argand, we're an engineering and technology business, and specifically, we're focused on the energy sector. So there are three critical facts we have to be aware of at the moment. The first is that the electrical grid is becoming more and more constrained as more generation is installed on the network. As a result, that means that connecting generation demand or storage is starting to require dynamic control. And as a result, you're going to need a trusted control solution to manage those constrained connections. So our solution is GridGEM for import, export and constraints management. GridGEM effectively is a market-leading network-approved control solution for constrained connections. And essentially, GridGEM enables you to manage constraints for any asset anywhere in the world. So we've worked on projects with all of these different technologies: solar, wind, storage, hydro, CHP and demand. And as we move forward, we're starting to look at electric vehicles and heat pumps and different technologies that need to be managed smartly within the network. So some of the benefits of GridGEM are, firstly, if you have a constrained connection, how do you work out the actual performance of your asset? Well, we help collect the data that enables that constraint adjusted performance analysis. Secondly, we ensure that your on-site renewable generation is optimally dispatched in the sense that rather than switching off banks of generation, we dynamically tether the output. And finally, we guarantee project approval and sign-off by your network operator by working with you closely on all of the engineering and physical requirements of your project. So some examples of where we work. Firstly, helping you to co-locate generation storage assets by maximizing that output in relation to an export limit. Secondly, we work with people on private wire management, where you have a generation or storage asset with its own grid connection connecting to a demand site and making sure that there are no parallel supply issues amongst the constraint requirements. And finally, G99 control interfaces, where as well as the static, dynamic or timed constraint requirements, we also provide the power quality and fault recording requirements that are critical to G99 control. We're approved on all the UK networks at the moment. We have over 400 megawatts of assets managed at the time of making this video, and we have real expertise in solving problems involving high voltage connections, also where you have multiple incomers and the challenges of that, and also the physical constraints, which leads into communication issues when you have large distances between your asset and the main incomer of your site. We'd love to hear from you. We're really confident that we can solve most constraint or connection issues. Please get in touch, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.